shifting my mind to get around you.
Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Catmanjoe and welcome back, of course, everybody, to another brand new video. Today guys, we're back, of course, on some Minecraft, talking about a new Minecraft update to something that we've all been waiting on for a very long time, the Super Duper Graphics Pack. Now, a lot of you guys may know that name, a lot of you guys are even on console edition may have heard of that name, because it is something that was honestly uttered and rumored and honestly just put out there for the past 2 years since 2017. For those of you guys that don't know what the Super Duper Graphics Pack actually is or was, and basically guys, this pack was actually meant to be a new graphics pack that was going to come to all the versions of Minecraft on Better Together or on Bedrock Edition, and what this was going to do was basically unify us all with amazing graphics. Now, this was not like a texture pack, this wasn't like a mashup pack or anything like that. This was genuinely a graphics pack. This was something that was going to be revolutionary, this was going to be huge, it was going to be made by the Minecraft creators themselves, and along with that as well guys, it was being super hyped up back in 2017. However, a lot of you guys may know, or you may already be thinking to yourself, well, I've never heard of this, I've never used this before. The reason why was because way back in 2017 when it was announced, this actually was delayed as well. Now, originally it was meant to be coming on the fall of 2017, and at least that's what everybody else said, including Aubrey Norris, the actual lead developer, or Mojang's mother of crafters, as she likes to call herself. She actually announced it herself as well. She didn't announce it, but she spoke about it a little bit more. She even said that 4K and shaders, Super Duper, are part of the new version of Minecraft for consoles. We have it running on PlayStation 4 and it can be done and we want to. This is when people were addressing her and asking her, hey Aubrey, is there a reason why you can't bring the new Super or the new Minecraft version to PlayStation 4? Are the Super Duper visuals on PlayStation 4? Question mark. She even said herself that these things were working, they were there, it was up and running, and it needed maybe a little bit more time, but it was up and running. However, at the fall of 2017, none of us seen the Super Duper Graphics Pack, and at the fall of 2018, we never seen it either. Now it of course is 2019, 2 years on, and a lot of people are asking the question of where is this graphics pack, because guys, none of us have got it, none of us have been able to use it, and we've been getting it promised to us for the past 2 years. And honestly folks, when it comes down to it, a lot of people were incredibly hyped for it, and now it has just been confirmed to have been delayed, or sorry, not delayed, but cancelled. It has been literally cancelled. The entire thing has been, I guess, pretty much ended at this point now, which is incredibly sad news to hear. Now, again, if any of you guys are curious to what the Super Duper Graphics Pack looks like, I'll probably have it on screen or have it kind of showing off or going across the screen or whatnot. This is incredibly sad news, and honestly incredibly bad on, I guess, Mojang's side, because this isn't only just, I guess, some bad news, it also is of course false advertising if you ask me. This was something that was used, I feel like, just to hype up the Better Together version. For those of you who don't know, when this actually came out and was released, or sorry, at least when the actual news for this was released and came out, this was also like the exact same time when crossplay was announced for all versions of Minecraft. There were not really all versions, but of course the Better Together coming to, of course, Xbox One, Switch, obviously of course Pocket Edition and Windows 10, not PlayStation 4 Edition back then, but this was when all that kind of hype was going on, and I feel like this was also used as another, I guess, kind of trick, or I guess advertising trick, or what's the word, I guess it is advertising trick, just to trick, I guess, players into believing that there's a lot of great stuff with this. It isn't just as bland as one thing coming, there's a lot of great things, and a lot of people believe the exact same thing also. But anyway, people on the Minecraft forums, or the staff at the Minecraft forums, actually gave us an update today on the 12th of the 8th, of course, 2019, and this is exactly what it says here. The Super Duper Graphics Pack ceasing development, sorry, not creasing, I was about to say, but ceasing development. A final update on the Super Duper Pack. So the actual article begins by saying, some of you might remember us announcing the Super Duper Graphics Pack during E3 2017. Super Duper was an ambitious initiative that brought a new look to Minecraft, but unfortunately the pack proved too technically demanding to implement as planned. It goes on to read, we realize this is disappointing to some of you. There was a lot of enthusiasm for Super Duper from inside and outside the studio, but unfortunately we aren't happy with how the pack performed across devices. For this reason, we're stopping development on the pack and looking into other ways for you to experience Minecraft with a new look. Minecraft is available on a wide range of platforms, and we're constantly trying to make the most of a technical architecture on each one. We'll soon be able to share more on the subject very soon. Now that is literally every single piece that we got right there. That is the entire article from start to finish, that final little, I guess, kind of 3 paragraphs, if you want to even call them that, a couple sentences, on why we have been waiting for 2 years and being hyped up to hell for something that is now being cancelled. Just blatantly cancelled, or sorry, just blatantly cancelled. And we didn't really get a full reason to why, except from it proved to be too difficult to do or to develop or too demanding to implement as planned. that is not an excuse, and we already know exactly why that is not an excuse. So since this news came out today, I'm sure you probably all heard, if you're in the community, that everybody in the community right now, in the Minecraft community that is currently outraged. Honestly, this is a completely outrageous thing to put out there, because not only now have we waited for 2 years and been hyped up to hell for something that we've been genuinely dying to see, because let's be honest folks, if you're seeing some of the video footage in the background right now, you must admit it looks gorgeous. It does, it looks amazing and it looks gorgeous. Now, the real reason why most people believe they stopped this, or they couldn't, you know, I guess release this to us, wasn't because this wasn't able to be working, or this wasn't working in general. This probably worked undoubtedly on the PlayStation 4, as Aubrey Norris already said, on the Xbox One, and on the PC version, of course, on Windows 10. Undoubtedly, I'm sure it worked 100% perfectly. The reason why this didn't get, I guess, released is because they couldn't, what's the word? Release this fully to all the Bedrock versions. Now, that isn't really a fair thing to, I guess, cancel this entire project. They're trying to get this to work on mobile phones that are more than 5 years old. Like, that's just stupid, right? On PlayStation 4s, on Xbox Ones, on PCs, for this to work, that makes sense. But on a Nintendo Switch or on the Pocket Edition, if this doesn't work, that's fine. We don't need this to work on every single version. But because they couldn't get it to work on every version, now everybody is being forced to suffer, and this has fully just been cancelled. Now, I wanted to make a video on this, just talking about this, because although I'm a little bit later on in the day to kind of report on this, it is still a huge thing to talk about, because this really does suck. Not just for, you know, 1 or 2 Minecraft players, but literally for the entire community, because this was something that was going to be revolutionary to the entire game, and it was going to be honestly a beautiful thing to see come to life. Now, we have waited 2 years patiently for this. There has been outrage, there has been videos, there's been tweets, there has been a lot of people asking the, I guess, developers when we can expect to see this. And although it didn't come in the fall of 2017, we were patient and we waited till 2018. And although it didn't come in 2018, now we're waiting in 2019, hoping there is a scrape or a scrap of hope for this to come. But sadly, guys, we've just been told it has been cancelled. Now, there's not really much more I can say on the matter, except this really does suck, folks, and I really do apologise for having to share this kind of sad and honestly terrible news with a lot of you. This honestly feels like it was nothing more than just a ploy to, I guess, hype or bring more hype to Bedrock Edition, or the Better Together Edition when it was coming out back in 2017, than anything else. This honestly just feels like that is exactly what it is. Aubrey Norris herself said this worked on the PlayStation 4, undoubtedly it would have worked on the Xbox One S or the Xbox One in general, and along with that as well on PC Edition. So because it worked on those 3 editions but it didn't work on the Nintendo Switch or the Pocket Edition, does that honestly, I guess, mean it's fair for it not to be able to get released in general, even though we waited 2 years for this? I think I speak for everybody when I say I don't believe it is. I think it's honestly an unfair, an unfair decision to be made, and honestly something that the community should have at least had a say in. But yeah, folks, once again, I'm sorry to have to share this news with you guys. I know it's a little bit of a sad news kind of thing, especially for a Monday. You know, how else worse can a Monday be? But yeah, guys, it's one of those things. We kind of knew something was going on. You know, we waited 2 years without really any information, except from it's been delayed or there's been some issues or technical problems. But yeah, this really does suck, guys. And once again, I hope Mojang, I guess, go over this and try to, I guess, change their mind on what they do with this whole decision. Nonetheless, though, folks, I hope you're having a wonderful and amazing day today, guys. I want to say thank you so much for watching today's video. If you did go to enjoy it and find it useful, or I guess at all enlightening, please be sure to, is lightning even a word? But please be sure to drop a like on today's video. It would be incredibly appreciated. And of course, if you're new to the channel as well, please be sure to subscribe. And if you guys can as well, if you really did go to enjoy the video, be sure to share it with your friends, guys, because it helps my videos get out there further with even more amazing people like yourselves. And yeah, folks, have a wonderful day or wonderful night wherever you guys are. I'll see you on the next video. Peace out, guys.